Good afternoon. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit, and I have your Monday at home workout for you. So we've got a great week ahead. So start it off right, get through this workout. We've got a nice warm up and then into a workout for you. And then stay on point. Pick 2 or 3 days this week and really make sure you're staying on point with hitting these exercises and have fun with it. This is a great opportunity to share these exercises with somebody else. If you've got friends or family that you know want to get in shape this new year, then definitely send it to them so that they can take advantages as well. And we'll go through the entire workout. We're going to go through the warm-up and then the workout. And then we'll actually, at the end, we'll go through some additional modifications and scales so that anybody can participate. So we're starting with the warm-up. We've got 4 rounds of 10 squats, 20 jumping jacks, 10 plank balance, and 10 down-up dogs. So for where we're starting, 4 rounds, 10 squats. Feet about shoulder width apart, push those hips back and down, keep that chest up nice and tall. As we're getting into the bottom of that squat, our arms as a counterbalance are really going to help us keep that chest up. If we're letting everything fold over here, that's where we're really going to start to feel it in the back. Make sure you stay flat on those heels the entire time, and depth matters. We want to get that hip crease below parallel every time, and then drive through those heels as we stand all the way up to the top. And just find a nice rhythm for those 10, just right down, right up. Make sure you stand all the way up in between the squats as well. If you're only going halfway, we never quite relieve the pressure on those quads, and we want to make sure we get that full extension every single time. On the jumping jacks, we've got 20 jumping jacks, and back and forth is going to count as 1 rep. And so just like when you were a kid, get those arms swinging, get those legs moving, right up and down, nice and easy. And find a rhythm, find a pace with it, and have some fun with these. Just right up and down here. So those are your 20 jumping jacks. Then you've got 10 plank balance and 10 down-up dogs. That's designed to really open up the shoulder and to really get the core loosened up and worked out. So first, the plank balance. We're going to start from the forearms, and we're just going back and forth. Nice, easy pace the entire time. That's 2. That's 3. Back and forth is going to count as 1 rep. If you need to, go from your hands. This will make it a little bit easier to just balance and find that range of motion here. So the other thing you can do is go down to your knees on these, and that'll help eliminate some of the resistance there. So 10 plank balance, again, back and forth is going to count as 1 rep. And then finally, 10 down-up dogs. And on this one, we're going to go down dog, that's 1, up dog, that's 2. Down dog, that's 3, up dog, that's 4. And so each time you go into that position, that's going to count as 1 rep. This is designed as a stretch more than anything else. So really fight to get that good down dog position. Bicycle those feet to the ground so you get that stretch here. And then as you're going into that up dog, same thing. Really push that chest up, push those hips into the mat, and that way you're stretching out that lower back there. So 4 rounds, again, 10 squats, 20 jumping jacks, 10 plank balance, and then 10 down-up dogs. That is your warm-up. Once you get the warm-up done, take a little sip of water, get your breathing back under control. Take a minute or 2 to stretch. Some of these lunge stretches, just getting nice and deep. Doing a couple of these, 2 or 3 each leg. Working on keeping that foot flat and working on getting that elbow as low as possible. And then turning towards that same leg. Do that about 3 or 4 times. And then switch to the other leg, and same thing, just back and forth a few times, just to get stretched out. Remember, the name of the game is moving, mobility, recovery. This is going to be good to be able to get you set up and ready for the workout. Workout today, we've got a 12-minute AMRAP. 12 minutes, as many reps as possible. So set a clock, grab your phone, whatever you need to be able to make sure you're going for the entire 12 minutes. And you're going to start with 10 lunges. Now on these lunges, I want you to have your hands on your hips or go overhead. If you want to make it even more challenging, if you've got a weight plate at home, a dumbbell or a kettlebell or anything like that, and you'd like to add a little weight to it, just keep it either nice and close to the body or right up and overhead, and that'll just add an extra layer of a challenge into this workout. And so on those lunges, you're just going to be stepping forward, touching that knee to the ground, keeping that heel flat, and then push back as you get back to that standing position. All the way back down again, and then all the way back up. That's going to be 1 rep. Right leg plus left leg is going to equal 1 on these. So find your speed, find your pace, watch banging your knees into the ground. We want to control on the way down and control all the way back up. 1. That's 2. So those are your lunges. The next exercise is going to be lemon squeezers. We're going to be doing 8 lemon squeezers where you are going to be flat on your back and legs out. Shoulders are going to be up here. We're in that hollow position. Remember, we got that lemon right in our belly button, and we're going to squeeze and then right back out again. Right back out again. We want to get that squeeze every time and then release to that full lockout position. And so this is a core exercise. This is definitely that core crunch in there. And you're going to be doing 8 lemon squeezers. And finally, we're finishing with 10 push-ups into a down dog. So on the push-up, start from your toes, from your knees, and you're going all the way down, chest to deck. And as you come up to that position, you're going to go into that down dog and then right back to that push-up. That's 1. 2. 3. If you need to do it from your knees, that's totally fine. Same exact thing. Go from the knees. Just make sure you start on the ground, and that way you can keep your torso straight from the shoulder all the way down to the knee. And then go right up, go into that down dog, and right back again. 2, right down and up. That's 3. So find a rhythm here, stick with that same rhythm. Once you get a chance to see how long that first round takes you, you can stick with it and really work on staying at the same length of time for each round after. So if you need to pick up the pace, that's how you're going to determine that. So 12-minute AMRAP, again, it's 10 lunges, 8 lemon squeezers, and 6 push-ups into a downward dog. So nice and simple today. Have fun with this. We got a big workout week planned for you. And so get started here. Get that blood flowing. Get the body moving. Share this with other people. And grab a friend or a family member. Hey, come on over and let's do this workout together. Fitness is a lot more fun when you do it with other people. And also, you're always welcome to come check it out at WildFire CrossFit. We've got a huge schedule of classes for you to take advantage of, and we'd love to see you in here real soon. So thanks a lot, guys. If you'd like some extra help on some modifications for these exercises, stick around for a minute. Otherwise, grab your stopwatch, grab your phone or your timer, and get to work. Hit it hard. We'd love for you to post the scores and the times in the comment section so we see how you're doing with these workouts. If you've got any questions on them, by all means, put them in there and go ahead and we'll make sure we answer those. So some additional modifications for these workouts, for these exercises. First of all, in the squats, we're going to use our platform, bench, even a chair. Just a chair at home will be fine. We want it to be something so that we've got that stability here. And all you're going to do is sit right back down. Again, keep that chest up. Make sure our weight's in our heels. And then just go ahead and stand right up. Keep the heels down the entire time. Same 10 reps and right up and down. Just use a bench or a platform. And this way we're not going too low and we keep that stability in the hips and the ankles. So do your 10 squats going down to a chair or a bench. On the jumping jacks, we're just going to be stepping out and stepping back again. This is still a good chance to build some coordination and agility, even if you don't have that pounding that the jumping jacks are going to have. A lot of that impact is what is going to cause pain in the ankles, knees, and hips. And so just start from a straight position, and then you're just going to go out and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have trouble getting all the way up and overhead, just get as high as you can here. Right out. And just going back and forth. The faster you can get your body moving, the more you're going to be working that agility and coordination. So those are your jumping jacks there, just stepping back and forth. Then on the plank balance, again, we'll use that platform. And I want you to go from your hands on this one. Again, keep that torso straight from shoulder all the way down to the heel. And just go back and forth. 1, 2. Nice and easy. If you need a higher platform, a countertop maybe, that's totally fine. The higher the platform, the less the resistance, the easier it's going to be. On the down-up dog, you're just going to use that same platform and go ahead and get into that downward position and then push those hips in. And just right back and forth, same thing. That's 1. That's 2. And really fight to get that head through the window so you can stretch out those shoulders. And same thing as you're pushing your hips into the platform so you can stretch out your lower back. So that is your warm-up. Use the platform for your squats. Step back and forth for the jumping jacks. And then for both the plank balance and the down-up dogs, you're going to use that same platform again. For the workout, same 12-minute AMRAP. First thing I want you to do is find a spot in your house, a step, a stair, something about 8 to 12 inches off the ground. A book will work if you really need it, but most of us have some kind of a stair or a step around somewhere. And so all you're going to do on these lunges is stand up and then step back, and then the other leg. Step up, step back. And that's going to count as 1 rep. Same thing, right plus left is going to equal 1. And so just keep that motion going. Just make sure you are aware of your surroundings, you're aware of what's going on, and you're not missing that step. If you start getting a little bit too fast here, and all of a sudden you're not paying attention and you miss here, that can cause a stumble. So just be smart, be safe, and if you've got someone else around to watch you while you're doing this, that is definitely going to help. So those are your lunges today. On the lemon squeezers, you're going to sit in that same chair, same depth as the squats, and you're going to keep your, start with your legs straight and hands on your sides here, and you're going to bring your knees into your chest and then let it go. Knees into the chest and then let it go. If you have trouble getting up and down off the ground, maybe you're doing this by yourself and you don't have anybody around and you're a little bit nervous about it, great. Do something like this because that's still going to work the core without having to worry about getting up and down off the ground. And so do the same 8 lemon squeezers. Just make sure as you bring those knees into the chest, pause for a second, and then let it go. Pause, and then let it go. Really feel that squeeze of that lemon for those sit-ups or for those lemon squeezers. And then finally, same thing for the push-ups to the downward dog. You're going to use that platform, and you're going to go right down to the push-up, right across the chest here, all the way down, and then down dog. That's your 1, 2, 3. The higher the platform, the less the resistance, the easier it's going to be, just like always. So 12 minutes, go as many rounds as possible. Have fun with this, guys. This is a great workout. And make sure you post those scores and times. Share this workout with other friends and family. It doesn't matter if they're here in Phoenix. They can be anywhere in the country or really world for that matter. And they can have fun with this workout too. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments section. We'd love to answer those for you. And otherwise, stay tuned this week. We got a full week of workouts ahead. And we've got some fun ones coming up for you. So thanks a lot, guys. I'm Coach Skip. Come on in to see us at WildFire CrossFit real soon. Just give us a call, 480-626-0905, if you'd like to set up a time to meet, or join us for our Saturday morning 9 a.m. class, which is always free and open to the public. So thanks, guys. Have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.